Hey, it's Tom Gallagher, the Videopreneur, and we are spraying, well, Lynn is spraying primer on all the items that I sandblasted. I still have more sandblasting to do. I've been sandblasting till I'm blue in the face, but now Lynn is hitting all the parts with primer. So I set up the camera just to show that part of the process, and Lynn is very good at, well, he's very good at all of this, but he's very good at spraying with rattle can. So I want to tell another story about car guys and experiences. In 2011, I bought a 1965 Ford Falcon two-door wagon off of Bring a Trailer. And it was out in Los Angeles, so I spoke to the guy before I got the winning bid, told him what I wanted to do. I wanted to fly out with my wife and drive back on Route 66. I didn't tell my wife any of this. I ended up getting a high bid, bought the wagon, and we started, here's a photo of the wagon, and we started our drive back to St. Louis. I told the guy that I was driving it on Route 66. He said, I'll have my mechanic make sure it's roadworthy. Man, I don't think we drove 20 minutes before it overheated. And it took us, if I remember correctly, it took us like 7 days to get out of California, 9 days to get home altogether. But it was the greatest trip of my life. But unbeknownst to me, my wife, the whole way home, she's texting. At first, she just started texting a couple of friends. But then other people started asking, can we get in on this? And I didn't know any of this was going on. So she's taking pictures every time I had an overheating issue. She would take a picture and she's texting it out to everybody. And the reason we stayed at the Wigwam in San Bernardino is there was a shop. I overheated on the highway, and I was running the heater at full blast, and we're driving down the highway. I get off the highway, turn the engine off, and I coasted down the hill. And at the bottom of the hill, there was a repair facility, and I went in and talked to the guy, and he's like, I can build you a shroud. And so we were at the Wigwam for 2 days, but met a lot of great people along the way, car guys that helped me along the way. It was the greatest trip of my life. It reminded me of my childhood when my dad would take trips with, I'm a family of 7 kids. We would pile in a wagon and drive. We'd overheat and have these issues. So just a great trip and a great experience, and a lot of great people along the way. So anyway, I wanted to tie in an interesting story as I showed these video of Lynn doing the paint. So here you see the completed process of all these, not all the parts, but a majority of the parts. They've been primed, and then I'll show the pieces after we paint them black. So thanks again for watching. Give us a thumbs up.